Hey, y'all, welcome to Musical Miles Podcast, where live music and great stories take center stage. Today's episode is brought to you by our friends at Teton Guitars. Whether you're picking tunes around a campfire or taking the stage at your favorite honky-tonk, Teton Guitars delivers rich, soulful sound built for the journey. Learn more at tetonguitars.com. Now let's dive into some music and memories. Hey, music lovers, welcome to Musical Miles Podcast. This is your host, Byron Duffin. We're here in Challis, Idaho at the Braun Brothers Reunion at the golf course, and it's been awesome. And we are here with Miss Bethany and Ryan
Millick.
And your sidekick back here,
Phillip Gilpin. Yeah.
Phillip Gilpin. Thank you for coming, guys. So we met you guys here last year, actually, at the Roadhouse. You were playing at the Roadhouse, and we got to visit with you. But then we've seen you around a bunch over the course of the last year or so. But you guys, you're part of the community here. So Ryan, you're the baseball coach, right?
Sure.
Yeah, what a cool deal. Slide that microphone a little bit closer to you. What do you do for a real job?
I'm a school teacher.
That's what I thought. I thought you were a school teacher.
I'm an English teacher.
So you got a real job, or is you just sit
He's
back?
a tire guy. He actually works at Les Schwab in Salmon, Idaho.
Oh, salmon guy. Okay. So, but you two are married and been married for how many years?
26 years.
26. That's a good start. Miss Shanda and I've been married 43, so you're getting there.
You're a little bit ahead of us.
Yeah, just a little bit, but I got a little age on you. So, but you also the deep roots in the community. Family actually runs the golf course. Your aunts.
Yep.
Your mom and family also have Camp Run Amok.
Yep.
Up the street next door where we have camped every year we've been to Challis, to the BBR.
Yep.
And we love it because it's convenient. And folks, if you're going to come to the BBR, camp at Camp Run Amok. It's cool. It's right there, and it's right across the fence from the venue.
It's walking distance, and we have a campfire down there where musicians circle up and play almost every day and every night.
I know, and I got to get down there, but I'm always too scared to go and try and play with you guys because you're number one, you're professionals. I'm a rank amateur at best. But so let's talk about you have the baseball coach here, but this is also a huge fundraiser for the baseball team.
It is.
You guys have and weren't they doing burritos too for breakfast down on the road, or
that was the football team?
That's the football team.
Yeah.
But this whole community, this is a town of about 800 people, right? Is that accurate?
It's about 1,000.
Oh, is it 1,000? Oh, I don't want to sell it short.
Yeah, don't sell us short.
No.
It's 1,000.
But you know what? For a little community, I grew up in a community of 1,000 people. We have no motels, not like you have here. But this is a great little community, and they get behind this event and have for years.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to me how much community support there is here. Yeah. So, which is cool. So let's talk about your music career though. So, cause you both coach, you both teach, or he coaches. Do you teach too?
I don't.
No teaching. Have it in you, huh?
I own the title company in town.
Okay. So you have a real job as a title company guy, and you're the teacher, but you're also the baseball coach. Coach because of the kids, your boys, or
That's how we started it in 2015 with the high school team. They're both gone and out of, one's in Pittsburgh, one's in Boise. But I still stick around because I just love hanging out with the kids and doing baseball stuff.
Cool. So empty nesters.
Yep.
How lucky are you? Yeah, that's the best thing in the world, right? We loved our kids, but we really loved them when they left. Right? So let's talk about the music, because you are the queen of the squeeze box. I mean, I think you're
The dork box.
No, listen, that's cool. Anybody that can play one of those is my hero.
Thank you.
I think they're cool. They have their place. Mm-hmm. I don't think they belong everywhere, but they have their place, and you make it talk And Ryan plays the guitar.
Yes, sir.
And sings.
Mhm.
Yeah. And Phil, right?
Yeah.
I'll screw that up before the night's over. I'll forget his name.
Haven't yet.
Phil,
You got it right.
Phil is the guitar player as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you both play guitar. Okay. So how'd this come together? Obviously, you two are sleeping together, so that's how that happened.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
How'd you get Phil to join up? And what do you call this trio?
We've come up with some different names for it, but the truth is that a couple years ago, I ended up kind of going on my own on my music, and I was trying to figure out how to do solo shows. And I talked to my buddy Phillip. I know he's a great musician, and I just said, would you be interested in playing some music with me? And he did, and we started playing together. And then my husband he's a great musician, but like I said, when I started kind of going on my own, I was like, "You want to get on the stage with me?" And he's like, "No, I don't want to get on that stage." But he did. And so what happened was I was able to book these gigs as solo, and then I had a duet with Phillip, and then I had a duet with Ryan, and it was great because I could just book all these gigs and then be like, "Ryan, can you do this?
Are you doing
Phillip,
it?" He's like, "No."
Can you do this?
Yeah.
Okay, they can't do it. I'm going to do it solo.
Right.
So,
Well, I guess that works. So you've always got a backup,
yep.
somebody to be a duet with. But do you play as a trio at times? Yes, yeah. Because you played here. All three of you were playing last year when I saw you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, but you've ventured out a little ways. You kind of ended up back in my country.
I did.
You have some fans
I
here
did.
today. So the Mickelsons, who own a bar in American Falls. What's the bar called again? Rock Bottom. And these are friends of ours from Aberdeen and American Falls that we've known them forever. So, and huge music fans. And so, how did you guys get hooked up?
Well, so Ryan, the guy who told me to tell you hi or something like that.
Oh, Ryan Shear.
Ryan.
Oh, he's a mess.
We met at a fishing tournament, actually.
Okay.
And he's like, "Beth, you got to come on down to American Falls. You got to come to my bar." And his bar is not his bar. It's their bar.
Yeah. And I would have thought this was a beer drinking contest, not a fishing contest.
Oh, man.
Right? With Ryan? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But he's a good guy. I've known Ryan a long time.
Yep. So I was able to go down and play down at the Rock Bottom Bar with Phillip. And now we're booked to go back again. And we're going with Ryan and Phillip and I. And
when is it?
It's September 13th. We'll be at the Rock Bottom Bar.
In American Falls, Idaho.
Falls, yeah.
It's a long ways from Shelley, but we'll see if we can make it.
It'll be good.
No, I guarantee it'll be good. Because I feel bad because we didn't get to see you the other night here. We got to see you last year, and we were planning on coming down. And once again, we got waylaid with something with this damn podcast. This working, and this doesn't even pay. So that's what's stupid, right? Right. But so what inspired you to pick up the
Accordion.
That just the fact that it's different. Was that a drawing card or?
No, I come from a very musical family.
Right.
And when I was about 12 years old, I was trying to learn to fiddle. And I didn't like the fiddle. But I found my grandfather's accordion upstairs in his house. He was an old-time fiddler. That's what he did.
Really?
Yep. And I just said to him, "Can I borrow this?" And he laughed because he didn't think I'd ever learn how to play it. And I'm all stubborn. Now I'm going to learn how to play it.
Sure.
So I started at 12 and been playing it ever since.
So let's tell my listeners, how many do you own?
Well, I almost owned today 23 because I did play one at a yard sale today. But
there was an accordion at a yard sale in Challis.
Yeah, today.
Are you kidding me? And you didn't know it was available, or did you know? Did you know it was here?
I knew.
There's got to be a story behind that.
Okay, here's the story. So, we have run amok, and so we have to gather up all the trash and take it to the dump. And so I've got this group of people with me on my dump run today. And I get out there, and Martha, one of our friends from Challis, comes running up to me, and she's like, "Beth, don't you collect accordions?" No. She goes, and of course, immediately, she's like, "Well, Judy Knapp is having a yard sale today, and she's got an accordion." And then I go to pay the bill at the dump. And the gal that's taking my money, she goes, "Hey, Beth, Did you know Judy Knapp's having a yard sale? She has an accordion. Welcome to Challis. That's how Challis
everybody
is.
knew.
I'll bet you. No, really? I didn't know that.
I was just like, I didn't know that. And so,
I'll bet you the town. Do you think that there's an accordion? Could you find an accordion in American Falls?
No, not chance.
Or even Aberdeen? I don't think so. I mean, I would be surprised if there was one available, but I mean, it's just not a common instrument.
No.
And so for you to own 23 of them is, I'll bet you there's not a total another 23 in Custer and Lemhi and what's the next couple counties over?
Butte County.
Yeah, I mean, I'll bet you, yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find 23 more in the next 3 or 4 counties. But anyway, it's cool. I think it's so tell me a little bit about this accordion.
All right. So this accordion is a 120 bass button accordion. It's a 1958 Potosa. I own 2 of these. This one is my campfire one. You can probably smell the campfire
Smells
smoke.
great. I love it.
And I own a beautiful white one that I play on the stage.
Yeah.
So, yep.
That's cool.
And I bought it. This is going to make you laugh. I bought this down at Challis bar for $150.
You did not. You bought this
At the bar.
Was a guy just got drunk and needed to sell it?
A lot of country. And yeah, no, just pretty much started playing what he played. And now, now that I'm playing on my own, it's kind of a folk sound, I would say. Folksy country.
So are you writing this music or you writing most of what you're playing? Is this original or you're doing covers, but you're just putting the accordion spin on it?
I do both. And I just started writing music about 2 years ago.
Okay.
And so, yeah, it really has more of I have a lot of people tell me that it kind of sounds a little bit like an Irish sound to it,
Okay.
So it's very different.
Okay. But I mean, like, what artists did you listen to growing up other than your dad? I mean,
yes.
Anybody specifically, I mean, that really inspired you?
Well, when people ask me what I'm going to play on the accordion, I always say to them, well, I can play anything from Mary Chapin Carpenter to Metallica.
Oh,
I do both.
Wow. Can you follow her and play Metallica?
Not the Metallica.
You can't play Metallica?
No.
Enter Sandman?
No.
Can you play Enter Sandman on that thing?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
Not yet.
All
But
right.
now that you say it, I think I better go learn it.
Better go learn it.
Yeah.
No, we have a very eclectic taste in music ourselves. I mean, everything from Prince to Andrea Bocelli. I mean, we love all kinds of music, and so but what inspired me with the guitar is anything I could play with those 4 chords,
Like,
C, G, D, E. Yeah, I can play that.
Yeah.
A lot of Guy Clark stuff that, you can play that stuff. It's pretty simple. But anyway, and I'm still learning. I got a lot to learn, but I love the music deal. And obviously that's why we're here,
Yep.
for the music.
Well, Byron, I would love it if you come jam at our fire someday. We'd love to
Anytime.
hear you play.
Oh,
You're there.
I'm there. I would, and I don't even have to bring this nice guitar with all these cool autographs on it. I actually have one that I play that's, we've had a deal with T-Town Guitars for the last year, and they give us these guitars for the artist to autograph. And I finally said, guys, I've done enough promotion for you. I deserve a
good guitar.
my own guitar. But I as much as I travel and stuff, I like to have a smaller guitar. So I actually have a parlor guitar that's a little bit smaller body guitar, and I have little tiny hands, and so it's easier to play a smaller guitar anyway. But I might have to try and sneak down there tonight.
We would love it if you came down.
You know how hard that is, Ryan. You know how hard that is, right?
Yep.
Because there for the longest time when I started playing again, so it'll be 2 years in December, I'd shut my office door.
Yep.
I didn't want her to hear me.
Yep.
So you're vulnerable as hell when you start doing that. And I can't sing. It's like killing cats, So, but anyway, I'm getting a little braver all the time. So anyway, I might have to wander down there tonight.
Yeah.
So.
We would love it. You know what? I would love to hear you play and sing.
Oh,
We've known you for a while now.
You don't want to.
Never heard it.
You don't want to hear me sing. And that's a talent in itself. If you can play that guitar and sing, what are you throwing at me?
You can sing.
I can't. She's throwing stuff at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a lot. I'm an old calf roper, team roper, right? Yeah. That takes timing and to put all that to ride a horse and swing a rope and rope a steer around the horns or the rope 2 feet. That takes a lot of time to build that skill, and that's a skill. If you can play guitar and sing or play that, and say, "Oh my God, how can you play that?" I'm talking 4 chords. There's how many buttons are on there?
120 bass buttons. Yep.
It makes my head spin just thinking about that. Well, before we get out of here, I thank you for coming and sitting down with us.
Thank you for inviting us.
Yeah. Play something on there that these guys. Do you want to play this guitar?
Nope. I'm going to let these guys go. I've been working all day, so I'm going to let these guys play.
They're just going to entertain us.
They're going to entertain, yes.
All right. What are you going to play us?
I think I'm going to do some kind of a folk song. Got a really good message. I told you I was a school teacher.
Yeah.
And so I do this song for my students sometimes.
Awesome. Well, you know what? Somebody else told me that they're a school teacher and they open their door. Oh, I know who it is. What was her name? We met her in line. Her kids' rodeo. She's the district rodeo secretary up here.
Oh, yeah. Probably Talia.
Maybe little brunette.
Uh-huh. I teach right next door.
Next door, and she says you will play your accordion, and she opens her door so her kids can hear it. That's cool.
I'm a backseat driver from America, and I drive to the left on Falls Road. The man at the wheel's name is Seamus. We pass a child on the corner, he knows. And Seamus says, "Now what chance has that kid got?" And I said, from the back, "I don't know. 'Cause there's barbed wire on all of these exits, and there ain't no place in Belfast for that kid to go. It's a hard life, it's a hard life, it's a very hard life. It's a hard life wherever you go. But if you poison your children with hatred, then a hard life is all that they'll know. And there ain't no place in Belfast for that kid to go." Cafeteria line in Chicago. Fat man in front of me. He's calling black people trash to his children, but he's the only trash here I see. And I'm thinking that man wears a white hood at night when his children should sleep. But they'll slip to their windows and they'll see him, and they'll think that white hood's all they need. It's a hard life, it's a hard life, it's a very hard life. It's a hard life wherever you go. If you poison your children with hatred, then a hard life is all that they'll know. And there ain't no place in Chicago for that kid to go. Now I was a child, the 60s, when dreams could be held through TV. And we had Disney and Cronkite and Martin Luther. And I believed. Now I'm a backseat driver from America, but I'm not at the wheel of control. And I am guilty, I'm war, root of all evil. And I can't drive on the left side of the road. It's a hard life, it's a hard life, it's a very hard life. It's a hard life wherever you go. But if you poison your children with hatred, then a hard life is all that they'll know. And there ain't no place in this world for those kids to go, 'cause a hard life is all that they'll know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, that does have a great message.
It does.
That's
it's a
great.
good one.
Yeah, thank you. This has been fun.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah, no, I'm glad to do it. Yeah, it's cool to get to meet people and know your story. And
Yep.
Anyway, well, thank you again. We appreciate you guys. Hey, for Musical Miles Podcast, I'm your host, Byron Duff, and we are here in Challis, Idaho with Ryan and Bethany and Phillip. Thank you. We will see you all somewhere down the road. Adios for now.